Hello, everybody. What is going on? My name is Sam, or the PyroNinja, and we are back with some more Animal Crossing New Horizons. So I did some remodeling since we were gone, and boom, this is the new bathroom. I decided to move the kitchen to the attic. We're hopefully gonna get a bench sometime in our lifetime and be able to get a little place so we can sit by the sauna. You got a little bath. You can take a shower beforehand. So let's just wash our hands. Yeah, we did a bit of remodeling. Nothing really too different in like the main area, but this is what the kitchen looks like. We're gonna hopefully get the kitchenette at some point, as well as the recipe to make the what's it called? I forget what it's called, but it's like this but bigger, so we could hold two. And we'll craft a bunch of those so we can get the perfect looking kitchen. I want to get a new speaker up there so we can play KK Cafe, or find some song to go in there. Yeah. Design-wise, we shifted around a few things. Nothing too drastic. We're currently growing the bamboo here. Snooty's house. Bit more expanse on here. You can go through. We made like a little plaza now. Teacup ride right here. Little changing room in this spot. Flower garden's going well. Got the lilies. No new rocks have spawned here, which, like, figures. One of the most unfortunate things, though, is... So the Nook Miles to get, like, the shopping app, we need to get 100 here. And we're capped at 5 per day. So tomorrow I'm going to get that achievement. And we'll, hopefully by Monday, if I'm up to it, we'll be able to stream that and have a shopping app with us. Let's see. Dude, Frobber he just flexing though. So we got the benches. And I added like some lights to it. Got that looking all nice and pretty. Yeah, I don't know like too much of like what I did differently. I guess I did do a lot of work to get that plaza looking nice. Including like moving stuff over here. We dyed the little stalls so they look a little bit nicer. Got a little soccer court. Yeah. As for like goals of what we want to get done this stream, the main kind of section that is on my radar is let's head over there and take a look. Oh wait, those two are talking first. This is more important. Trying to figure something out, okay? What? Okay, perfect. Those are the two responses I would give. Would you rather? Two gross. Okay. 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 Would you rather? I keep thinking about how. God. Never change, Clay. Never change. Anyway, I want to do something with this area, but actually not up here. What I want to do is I want to take all these pine trees. We'll put them somewhere else. And I want to go and just excavate this entire section. And then we can build something down on the ground beneath. I feel like it's a better use of space if we do like a double-decker thing. How many fruits do we need to move everything? 1, 2... Only 3. Only 3. Not bad. Not bad. So let's quickly go grab a stack of fruit. Really burpy today. Okay, let's go in. You know what? I was gonna go with Groove for a little bit, but we're going back to Gumbo. Gumbo's the classic. We'll just put everything in our storage. Oh, we have a lot of coconuts. That's really good. We'll just take the coconuts and see about using those. Okay. I mean, it's gonna be... It is gonna be slow moving, just because... Look at how much we need to fucking terraform. So let's just... start eating. And then hopefully I'll have a good idea of what we want to put down there by the time... I mean, it's going to be okay even if I don't have an idea. God, can I hit anywhere? Okay, there we go. So it looks like, I'm guessing, this is about as far as I can take it. So let's do this. Perfect. Oh, and I already have the cliff option. Perfect. The other thing is, like, we're really gonna need to be keeping an eye out for balloons. Just because I really want to get, like, as many balloon items as we can. Okay. I think this is going to be the strat for just destroying this entire area. God, I wish I had, like, the patience. Like, the people who get an idea of, like, oh yeah, this is the perfect build. And then they can just execute on it. Like... I just don't function that way. Okay. I mean, luckily this is going to open up a shit ton of space for us. Because we're going to be combining basically the little downtown beach area. And we can make like a little pathway down. So we're not like interrupting Patty's house. So you don't have to cut through Patty's place to get here. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, hey, Goda, how you doing? Damn straight. What, we just chillin'? I mean, right now, we just terraforming. Wiping out this entire mountain. God, I really hope I can come up with a good thing to do for this area. Okay, so that cuts that part down. Then we go there. Oh, hey, Winsler. How you doing? Yeah, I saw that there was an Encore Splatfest going on. I'm good. I'm good. I'm not messing with Patty. I'm trying to make sure Patty... I'm gonna be building another staircase so that Patty... Like, nothing is going on with Patty's place. Jeez, getting so defensive. God damn. Okay. So we got this entire area, like, cleaned out nice. Alright, have a good shower. Yeah, we can definitely make something look nice over here. Like, put a little... I think a wooden boardwalk is, like, what would look the most nice here. Yeah, something like that. I need to figure out like how I want to set this up as well. Like one of the best plans would probably be how do I want to do this? It'll probably be something like actually adding a bit of the cliff back and then having a staircase go down. I think that's the play. Yeah, I think kind of the main goal of today is just going to be like terraforming and getting this place to look just nice and swell. Getting it to be all nice and purty. Let's see. Yeah, that looks good. Perfect. Damn it. Like, I think going down was something like this. And then it's gonna be... I want to see about getting, like... God! How? How did you look at that and go like, yeah, that was the proper move? So there's... Like, we could definitely just put a lot of flowers along here. Like, we could definitely do something with this plot of land right there. I think that plot... We could put, like, a lot of small things here. Not kind of have a big section, but more like a few smaller ones. Okay. So we're gonna make an offshoot of here. Damn it. God damn it. So, like, the best move would be something like this. Let me get some... This is dark dirt, right? Yeah. So then we make cliff. They're still just chatting up a storm over there. Nice. I mean, this is gonna be like the best of everything. Because we're gonna be in a position where, like... There we go. What would it look like if we... Yeah, I have been touching up some fences. Because that's one of the things that... Rosie, please, move. No! God damn it. Wait. Okay, that was a butterfly. Nobody panic. Okay. No! I just don't like the look of that. I think it's like just too small to make look good right now. I think I need to just confirm how much space I have to work with on the stairwell. And like when I can confirm how much space we need for the stairwell, then I'll be able to kind of decide what direction we want to go. Okay, so let's first wooden path So something like that. And then we're just gonna run to Tom and see about getting a new incline. I want to get one that's like that dark brown, like the walkways. Like, I think that'll be a really good look. Let's see. Hey, Tom. We got business to deal with. Let's talk infrastructure. I forgot how many bells I had on me. That's a good amount. I have way more in the storage. Honestly, I just like the look of the log. There we go. Thank you. We need like... I didn't mean to hit the 2, but we take that. There we go. Yeah, and we'll be able to... just kind of get everything, God, KK doing all of his vocal training. Nice. Okay. So... right here. Okay, let's see what it looks like. Okay. Can I go further away? No. Okay, I think I'm gonna go back to the dirt path up there then. Hey, Lloyd. Perfect. Now, what I don't like is... if we keep this wood, we gotta keep this little curve here. But if I go back to dirt... for now, we'll keep it wood. If we go and change it again, say Levy. I was thinking about placing a tree right there. I was like, oh wait, no, that's just gonna block off his house. So I'm gonna go ahead and get one tree right there. Like, I just really don't know the best place to, like, put the trees. God, we have this entire area, like, just completely open. I think this will be a really good spot to, like, freshen up. We're just gonna arbitrarily plant the remaining trees there. There we go. What do we want to do? I guess we can plan out, like, what we want this little area out here to be. Also, we'll probably just make it some cheap money. We could make that, like... I was thinking it would be interesting to have, like, a little research station. A little research outpost. So, like, we have where Blathers works. But then, like, we can make another research station. Where Blathers can do stuff. But also, like, Celeste. I think, like, yeah, that'll probably be a cute little thing to make as a little research station. Because we got the fishing port, Gulliver's fishing port. So getting, like, a little research station, I think that's the power move. That's what we want to do. Unfortunately, I already ordered everything I can order today. Because I didn't think I'd be buying stuff. But we can do, like, basic setup and, like, do any of the craftables that we need to craft. We're going to wait for this to grow, and then we're going to move it into Snooty's place. Because apparently bamboo is, like, really fucking... It just does not want to grow for some reason. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. That guy was real sneaky. I did not think we were going to see that. I need to come up with a good place for this as well. What I do want to do is... So there is, like, talks of Roost, like the cafe, getting added. And making, like, a little cafe spot. Like, that'd be nice. That'd be cute. I think, like, up there is probably, like, the best place to put it. Aw, what are you doing? Oh, that was cute. Oh, balloon. There's one. Yeah, we gotta get a lot of stuff. The balloons are, like, the fastest things. Okay. Looks like the balloon is working its way up there. Like, the speed of the balloon is directly proportional to, like, how much you need it. Or, like, how prepared you are to catch it. Because, like, when it goes slowest when it's directly above water, so it feels. Yeah. Okay, that'll be perfect for the research station. So, originally we had the telescopes here. Let's see. I think I want arch tile for the research station. I can't place anything on there. Damn it. Okay, so if we do something like that. Yeah, I think something like that will look nice. So that type of look. Yeah. Do I want to do that? Ah, God, I can't set aside. We are going to pick up our double telescope. So we got a few options. We either build like a research station here, or we build the research station out here. I think actually out here will probably look nicer. Let's get just hands. Okay. One telescope there. Boom, dual telescopes. If we're doing this, then how would, no. We'll go with that. We also just need to get, like... We'll come up with something good for this area. So now the issue that immediately pops into my mind is... We definitely... Since this is a research station... I want to get, like, a lot of the same stuff that Blathers has, like, with his current setup. Like, I don't know. The one thing I'm thinking about is, like, maybe catching some fish. Having some fish there as samples. as well as maybe taking the chalkboard over. Let's see. Whoops. Sorry, Lloyd. We'll see about ordering another chalkboard. Now, what I'm really hoping is that inside my house, I still have the a bench, not a bench. What's it called? A table? Is that the word? Hopefully. Okay. Okay. So we got a chalkboard. I think what I want to do... Let's see. If we give myself enough space so I can fit in... chalkboard. Damn it. I'm just trying to, like, get it in. Okay. So I think right here, then. So we can look at the telescope, take down our notes. So you get something like that. And then... boom. Second telescope. Boom. All right, all right. So what you drawing? It does seem like you have been getting back into drawing, which is really good to see. Let's see. I really hope we have it at my place, because if I don't... oh, God, it'll be so bad. You're drawing Louis Koi? Oh, okay. Well, hopefully it turns out well. I mean, yeah, that can work, but do I want to... damn. Okay, so we have a microscope. I don't... I'm trying to decide how I want to build this. Let's look at my recipes, see if there's anything that stands out to me as, like, field research. I just like these tall lanterns, but not for that. Yeah, I just have nothing I like. Like, I've been looking at all the recipes you can get, and I'm like, God, I must be one of the unluckiest people for the recipes I've been getting. I've been getting jack shit. Okay. So we have that. Then, I want to place down this. Push it in. Oh, it's going well. How about yourself, Aquatic? How are you doing today? Let's see. Oh, that looks good. That looks good. And then we want to throw some documents. Boom. And a microscope. Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. There's actually decent temperature here, which is nice. I'm streaming without my main light on in the first time in a while, which is a fun feel. Oh, damn it. Okay. So we got a decent research station. Like, I think this looks like a really nice beginning of a research station. We'll hopefully be able to expand it more, get some more stuff there. Yeah. So we threw on the red lights in the back. Those just came on. Or those came in 2 days ago, I think. So we got those set up. But yeah, I turned off just like my main overhead light because I was like, yeah, it's too hot and it gets so bright it hurts. Let's see. How do I want to do this? Because I want to turn this place into like a cafe, a caffeine. God bless. Fucking 80 degrees. God damn. Yeah, that ain't healthy. Okay, I think we're just gonna. That's not what I meant to do. Like, Jesus. Yeah. And I only got like a portable AC at my place. I don't have like actual good air conditioning. Okay. There we go. Oh, did I really take one too few? God bless. I can't decide how I want to just completely ruin this area. Like, I think what I want to do is like... Okay, let's eat another fruit. There we go. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. Have fun working on the video. Let's see. Yeah, I think what I want to do is just utterly destroy this cliff. Not entirely. Even though I said utterly. Yeah. I want to do something like this, kind of open up the area a bit. Haha, utterly. That's supposed to be your shtick. Really? That's too much? Oh, goddamn. Uh... Yeah. Like, just completely opening up this area, getting it to look all nice. And then we get like a little walkway out here. How do I... See, what I can't decide is, do I want to... Really, I can't destroy that either? Oh, I can destroy that, apparently. Oh, there we go. There's the outline of what I can destroy. So let's see. Let's grab some terracotta. And miss, of course. When have I ever been known for accuracy? Okay. I do need to actually, like, look up how big. Because the plan is, like, hope that they release a cafe and then build the cafe up here. But that's going to require having a good guess of, like, how big the cafe is going to be. Let's see. I'm going to just look up the Animal Crossing size chart. For buildings. Oh, here they are. Boop. Don't know what that one's for. Here we go. Here's one. Opening Reddit. We just need to hopefully get some information so that I know if we have to cut into this water over here. Okay. Resident services, 12. Nook's Cranny, okay. So I think the worst case scenario is a 7x4. So let's see how big we can get this. Again, I like this little one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I think we want to get it to 8. So let's start by just completely like caving in this part. And then let's go down. Grab this one. So let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. God damn it. 5, 6, 7. Okay. So that gets us to, like, the bare minimum. But then it's a question of, like, well, how much space do you actually need? It's a 7 by 4. But does that mean, like, we actually, like, it'll fit here? Let's see. I think for now, we're going to just assume this is big enough. And if push comes to shove and it turns out like we need more space, we just make more space. Okay, there we go. Then we're gonna... No! God, that's one thing I would love to see is just like... improvements in the river UI. So I can actually like do this in a way that doesn't suck. Okay. So that's good. That's really good. Then we're just gonna continue down here. And then we'll be able to kind of get a cafe started. And I should be able to actually like craft most of the stuff that we need for a cafe. We'll get it to look all nice and pretty. So how's the art project coming along? Going well? God, I've been seeing some very interesting art. I'm gonna put it in quotation marks recently. I'm talking to. So basically, I got curious, not for purchasing, mind you, but just to see what it was like. I just looked up body pillows. And, God. That's a community that I did not know was as big as it was. Like, I knew body pillows were a thing. Like, of course they are. I guess I just, like, didn't comprehend, like, just how much and, like, how in-depth the world was. And I was like, fucking God bless. Like, it was a weird thing to go through. That and also, like, then later that day in class, we were talking about, like, old... God, what was that? Old cartoons and, like, old toys. like specifically like the He-Man, G.I. Joe era stuff, and like how basically that era of cartoon was made specifically to like sell toys. Like everything was just kind of constructed in such a way that like people will, you know, buy the toys. And then like kind of out of curiosity, I ended up Googling tiny toy soldiers, or like green toy soldiers. And like I wasn't surprised that there was like a community for like repainting them. Because like trust me, I've dealt with amiibos. I know that like you could customs of fucking everything. But I was so genuinely taken aback by like people have been making like those tiny green figures. I'm making like almost like anime girls, but like not anime girls, like Japanese figures. And it's just like, why? Like that just kind of that's just what it leaves you feeling. Okay. Let's see. How can I get this to look good? I think I need a... Let's see. If we push that one, plop a chair down. Okay, we can walk this way. So what I think I want to do is something like this. Like place a row of them like that. And then have like some verticals here. I think 3 tables total should work. Yeah. Like figures are just such a interesting thing in general. Cause like I mean, I'm not a big figurehead. I have like some amiibo that I've gotten. I have a few Funko Pops that like my family has given me for like birthdays and Christmas. And like there's the plushie collection. Like obviously. I'm not, but like other than the plushies, I don't like necessarily like collect, quote unquote collect figures. And I've always thought about it. I've been like, what would it be like to like get some of like the high quality ones, the good figures. But then it's always like, just like, do I personally find it worth it? And like when I run the cost analysis in my head, I'm like, not right now. Okay, so I want like that. How much room do I have? I want like, so 1, 2. Unfortunate. I guess I could also extend this down a bit more. Let's, I guess we can still leave it like this. Actually, I like it better like this. Like, I guess I also just, like, don't know, like, what type. Like, Funko Pops, while I'm not, like, a big fan of them, they are pretty smart in, like, the collection industry. Just because, like, the way they do things, the fact that they have so many IPs that they make figures for, you're bound to find at least one game or one series that you like that they're doing figures for. And then what probably ends up happening is either you yourself, like, I want to get memorabilia for this game, or what happened to me, family members know I'm an epic gamer, and they're like, we want to get something as a gift that is representative of that. So then, nope, they get me a Funko Pop for that game I like. And then it leads to the temptation of, like, well, if I have one, like, why not get the next one in the series? And then, like, that type of attitude snowballs into, like, a whole ordeal of, like, having a giant collection. Luckily, I haven't fallen down that rabbit hole yet. But I could definitely, like, see something like that happening. I mean, I'm tempted to, like, start trying to fill out the Animal Crossing amiibo card collections. But, like, I know that's something that's not going to be... How do I put it? Financially beneficial. That's the term we're going to go with. But because of that... Yeah. I don't know. Like, I'm hoping that they restock on, like, the booster pack rather than the current method that exists, which is you go onto eBay or Amazon and you buy from scalpers. You just gotta hope. I think we gotta just... Yeah. I just need to, like, make sure that no wasps fall. Because we do need to get some more wood. A lot more wood. I forget how much wood it is to make a chair. It's fucking 6 hardwood. God bless. I need to get better at, like, just collecting wood. Like, I'm always like, I don't need it. And then, like, jump cut to, like, 30 seconds later, I'm like, oh, fuck. I need it. Yeah. Like, I mean, the series that because my brother got me a Funko Pop for my birthday, and his fiance gave me one for Christmas. I think the birthday one was Crash Bandicoot. And I was like, oh, cool. And then for Christmas, it was Morgana from Persona 5. And that was another like, oh, cool. Oh, hey, Crinus. Well, that's kind of an out-of-nowhere question. What do you mean by scum saving? Do you mean, like, if I'm afraid of making a mistake? Oh, for Persona? What do you mean? Like, at what point? Because there's a lot of different points in the game. Like, during dungeons, I'm fucking saving every chance I get because I don't want to backtrack. During the relationship stuff, like during like social links during the day, I'm worse than save scumming. I'll just look up the right answers because I'm afraid of being wrong and I don't trust myself with any form of social interaction. The other thing is, I don't have the willpower to... Yeah, like, I look up the guides for, like, social links as well as for, like, the test answers because I'm not fucking paying attention for, like, video game school. I have to learn enough in, like, real-life school. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's the play. It's always like, since I play on my, like, in my living room, I just have, like, all my like, I have my phone, like, with just 20 different tabs on it. Yeah, like that. Like, okay, what are the correct answers for each of these people? Okay, what fusions do I need to get this persona? Oh, damn it. Like, stuff like that. When it comes to, like, the actual combat stuff like that, I normally kind of rely on my own. Like, I don't look up maps of the dungeons. But for, like, all the social interaction stuff, I'm like, I'm too fucking scared. Yeah. Like, the good thing about Persona is that, at least from my experience, all of these, like, multiple choice, like, all of these guides... Yeah, but remember, this is a 100-hour minimum. Like, you have to really love the game to do that. And, yeah. Like, for me, with Persona, the big thing that I kind of... Or I found, like, when I look up stuff is... Like, it seems like a lot of the websites are just really good at spoilers. Like, when you look them up, like, they normally... Like, they don't go into detail about, like, oh, this is what's going on. They're just like... they will either just like say the exact line of what you need to say, or legitimately say like option 1, option 2, option 3. So it puts you in a situation where it's like you're still able to kind of experience it happening like firsthand. It's just you kind of learn how to be the best person you are, because God knows I can't do that by myself. Fun. How far is she? On JRPGs? So... Oh, nice. Me and JRPGs have an interesting history. Like, the first one I would say I played was, I believe I played one of the Final Fantasies, but it was on a GBA to iOS. So, like, fucking no idea what was going on. I played a bit of... Is Chrono Trigger considered a JRPG? Like, I'd consider it a JRPG. I played through a bit of Chrono Trigger. I didn't end up beating it. Just... Yeah. Like, any of the, like, modern Final Fantasies I haven't played. For a lot of the JRPGs, like, it really needs to pull me in. It needs to be a game that... Like, I'm not going to play a JRPG because it's a JRPG. The time sink in a JRPG is just... so much. Like, my average game playtime is, like, 8 to 16 hours. Like, that is my... That's my sweet spot for game length. I love that length of game. But, doing something like a JRPG is like, oh, you need such a bigger time sink. So it needs to be a game that, like, immediately pulls you in. It can't be something that, like, holds back or stuff like that. And, like... No, I don't want to sell those. Like, I beat Personas 3, 4, and 5. So, like, that shows you that... No, that... It's fair. That is a very fair assessment. The big thing with, like, Animal Crossing and things like Stardew Valley... It's like... It's... I'm trying to think of how to describe this. Like, active versus passive games. Games that you have to, like, be actively paying attention to understand. Like, where JRPGs, they have these huge stories that you have to be paying attention to, or else you're going to be completely lost. Or something like Stardew Valley or Animal Crossing. We just vibing. I have no idea what the fuck is going on. I'm just running around. Like, that's kind of the big difference. Like, it's hypocritical to me, I know. Because, like, I also used to love roguelikes. And then I definitely fell out with roguelikes. Mainly because, like, the gameplay loop, I wasn't willing to, like, put in the time enough to get, like, good at them. Yeah. Like, here's the thing. I also like roguelikes. Roguelikes, or roguelites, however, same difference. Like, they are really good. The one thing that I always had difficulty with them is the fact that I guess it was just like, I think I'd just gone so long playing games without any story in them that, like, I wanted to go through and just experience stories again. So, like, I play Animal Crossing, and I enjoy it, but then also I'm trying to play a bunch of games that actually have stories, that I can actually, like, go through, have a set beginning, middle, and end, and come out the other end being like, yeah, I experienced this world. And, like, for these story-based games, they have to either be really good stories, like Persona, or the games need to be, like, shorter where we're not, like, 30 hours in, and I'm like, who's the protagonist? We're going to keep the sugar there. But, like, JRPGs, I think, are really good in the, like, cost effectiveness. If you're looking for, like, the most bang for your buck, like, getting the most out of your games, JRPGs, roguelites, like, those type of games, those are your best bets. Because they are going to be long games that offer a good amount of, like, replay value. Because you can go through and experience the story first, and then start min-maxing, like you said. But then, like, I think it got to a point where I was like, I got tired of playing games simply, like, to, like, fill time. I enjoyed having, like, different experiences. So I still enjoy, like, the time sinks, like Animal Crossing. But also, I have a love for these shorter experiences where I'm able to go in, experience the story, and go out. Yeah, Soda Drinker Pro. Like, Soda Drinker Pro is my jam. Games like that, where it's just like, you can't even comprehend it. Just because, like, it's so unashamedly bad. And I think that's why I love, like, experiencing these wide variety of games. Because while I would say Persona 5 is objectively a better game, like, it was still, I still had fun experiencing Soda Drinker Pro. 12 minutes. I don't know that one. I can look that one up. I posted on the Discord, my photos and stuff channel, my current lineup of games. And that's only the games that I own that I have. My wish list has a bunch of other games that I've been doing. Have a plan to do. 12 minutes. Oh, is this the game that, like... A time loop. Yeah, okay. Interesting. Looks like it's coming out 2020. Sure, I'll add it to the wish list. We have a bunch of games on the wish list of just, like, weird, insane games, but yeah. That looks like it'll be something pretty interesting. Thanks for the recommendation, Megan. Let's see it. I think we could definitely get Roost here. I think I hear a balloon. I can't tell. There. Well, I mean, that's the fun thing is there are so many games in existence. There are so many games that like people learning about games is so it is the golden age. There's so many games coming out that like it's almost at a point where you just name like you could spitfire something and you could probably find a game about it that like has already been released or is planning on releasing. So it's like it leaves you questioning like I do sit down every now and again and go like, how did I hear about these games? Like there are definitely like different ways I hear about games. Like here's the thing. Not many people I follow on Twitter, and I've stopped using Twitter. So like none of that stuff ever really gave me like good recommendations. The main, I would say probably like the main source, at least like from what when I think about it, is either going through like the random queue, like recommended stuff on Steam and just seeing stuff like that, or like another thing I do is watch Nintendo Directs, specifically like the indie directs, because even if the game is going to the Switch, there's usually a good chance it's also going to get a Steam release. Okay, those are roses. I want to get some lilies. So, like, that's a good way to kind of get them on. Like, one game that immediately pops into my head from there was Katana Zero. Which, like, that was one of my favorite games of 2019. It was such a good game. And, like, I watched that during a Nintendo Direct. I guess the other thing is, like, at least for me... Fair enough, fair enough. You guys... You and Simon, like, really fell in love with that. Oh, we only have tulips right now? Fair enough. I think we're gonna get, like, 5 tulips of each. Yeah, like, that's a genre that I definitely fell out with. Is, like, grand strategy. Or just anything like that. Because I think, like, that stuff just takes too much processing power from my mind to be like... I'm like, guys, I just... Too much. Too much control. I cannot comprehend what's going on. But... yeah, going through and, like, experiencing that. Also, like, one of my favorite strategies is just go into Steam and either sort by new, which can get you some, like, real good stuff, or go onto Steam and, like, use their search filter to, like, try to find nicher games. Yeah. I mean, that definitely, like, Origami King, it looks interesting. I never played a Paper Mario game. Just, like... maybe, like, just growing up, I never really had, like... my parents just never really got me, like, the big-name games growing up. I always had things like Blinks, Shrek Super Party... fucking Pac-Man World 2, stuff like that. Maybe that's why I have such weird taste in games. Because I was just, like, given, like, these weird games growing up, and I was just like, yeah, okay, these are games. Yeah. How many different Paper Marios were there? Because there was Paper Mario, there was Thousand Years Door, there was Color Splash. What were the other ones? There were 5? Okay, so I know 3 of them. Sticker Star. Okay. Super Paper Mario? I believe it. I don't know. I've never played a Paper Mario. So I got no idea. Okay. I guess now would be a good time to find some places for the trees. Get some cool looking trees set up. Let's see. So, okay, that's too close, too close. That's good. That's good. Yeah, I like that. Now wait. Boom. Look at that. Beautiful. Like, it's weird when I look through, like, the list of games. Like, I have a pretty big list of games that, like, I'm excited for coming out 2020. But I don't think any of them, like, particular are, like, the, like, stuff where I'm like, oh, God, I would kill to get this early. Cyberpunk, here's the thing with Cyberpunk. No doubt it's going to be a fucking fantastic game. Like, no doubt. I don't think it's my type of game. Because much like roguelikes and like a bunch of other things, like open world RPGs, they've definitely... Sorry. Apologies. I only listen to Christian content. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Was like, I don't think, like, I never beat The Witcher, and like a lot of open world RPGs, like even if they are fantastic games, like. Don't worry. Like, it's... Like, open world RPGs, like, they are great. I think just, like, I personally... I don't have enough stamina to go through that adventure. It's all like a stamina game. The other issue with open worlds, for me, is also one of their benefits. The fact that there's so much you can do. Yeah. Because one of the things, like, the idea of a side quest. The idea that there is a quest. Oh, it's 5. Okay. The fact that, like, there are quests you can do that are just, like, for extra. And when they make it that, like, if you want to do all the side quests... Because I have issues saying no. Like, for quests. I have difficulty bringing myself to being like, nope, I ain't doing that for you. So then it's like running around doing all these quests, and I'm like, God, what? Like, I'm the guy afraid to say no to Blathers in Animal Crossing, because I'm afraid I'm going to make him sad. Like, like that's my personality. Is like I'm afraid to do these things. And I'm like, well, what if I make them sad? What if I ruin their day? So I always like kind of half pay attention as I let Blathers do his spiel. So like going off on all these side quests, like I mean that's one of the reasons I like Persona, is because Persona, you have a set time limit. Around 1 year. You have 1 year. You have deadlines to meet. You either save the world or you don't. It's not a game where like you could keep on like after the game is done like you can't procrastinate in the game. I think that's why I like Persona so much. Is it's a game that forces you to play. It's not something you can procrastinate and be like, I'm going to go off and do these quests first. I'm going to go off and do these quests next. It's a game that, like, you can go off and do, like, side quests, but you are doing them knowing you have a finite time limit. And I think that's why I really like it. Yeah. And, like, I hope that you love Cyberpunk. I don't like wish upon people to like not like a game they're gonna get. I'm not like, oh, I hope they fucking hate it. But like, I just don't think why you don't want them to take away the Overwatch fan base. What is Crucible? Isn't that Amazon's new game? I don't know. It's something I heard about, and then I was like, okay, not for me. So I let them do their thing. Well, like third-person shooter Dota. Fair enough. Fair enough. Like, and just because you don't like enjoy a game doesn't mean other people like. I think that's one of the things is like why I kind of have to force myself to stop watching reviews of a lot of games, or like why game reviewers get a lot of shit, because it feels like more and more just the world in general has a very like mob mentality. Yikes, oof. Of like you either love something or you hate it, and there's no like middle ground. And like you definitely see that in game reviews where like fans of a game will go and watch the reviews of it, and they'll be like, if they don't say they fucking love it, this is their game of the year, I'm gonna flip my shit. And like I know for myself personally, I need to get better at like letting people just enjoy what they want to enjoy, because I'm bad at that as well. I think we all are. But like I think like gaming is such a subjective thing. That like letting different people like enjoy their different genres, like that's what makes it fun. Like if I can convince everyone to play Color Queen Black, would I? Of course. But I know that's not everyone's cup of tea. Oh no. Did I bring on a lecture? I'm so sorry. Like, I mean, I mean, Animal Crossing is such a good example. You have people that are like me, that are say like Animal Crossing is my game of the year. I have so much fun. I've legitimately turned it on every day since launch. I haven't missed a day yet. Because I'm going to be honest, I'm afraid I'm going to make my villagers sad by not talking to them. That's a genuine emotion I have. Anyway, beside the point, there's a lot of people that are like, this game is so boring. What am I supposed to do? And stuff like that. Like, different games for different people. I couldn't come up with a good rhyme. I'm sorry. But, like, yeah. Perfect. Oh, that's good. That's really good. I mean, that's, like, I wake up... Usually when I wake up, I will hop on Animal Crossing. Like, that is the first thing I do waking up, is play some Animal Crossing and just get done, like, all my rudimentary chores. So I can make sure that, like... yeah, the dailies in WoW. Everyone got that habits. Everyone got those dailies they gotta get. Yeah. Like, I think the game that I'm most looking forward to is Griftlands. I think that's probably what I would say, like, off the top of my head, is my most awaited game. Just because Griftlands, it's Clay's latest project. Well, have fun doing your dailies then. I'm glad we reminded you. Like, Griftlands, yeah. It's currently an Epic exclusive in alpha. And since I don't have Epic Launcher, and currently I haven't seen anything that has convinced me to get it. Like, because I know there are some games that, like, I want to play immediately at launch. Like Animal Crossing. But there are a lot of games that I see that I'm like, let's let it cook a bit longer. Like, I can wait for a Steam release. And Griftlands is coming to Steam, so I'm going to be playing it when it's released on Steam. I'm trying to think of the other... I can pull up my wish list. Oh, trust me. I've been contemplating a Sea of Thieves co-op stream with Godot. That's definitely something that I'm going to be looking into, is a Sea of Thieves co-op stream at some point in the future. Yeah, we'll have to buy some rum. I'll try to... It'll be the first time I get plastered. I've never tried to drink rum, so I don't know what it'll do to me. Are you, like, allergic, or just don't like the taste? Oh, it was your first alcohol. What an experience. What a way to get started. Okay. God bless. Yeah. Yeah, I could see that happening. Uh, oh, so I took a quick look at my wish list for the games that should be coming out 2020. And definitely there are a good number that I'm like, yeah, I'm really gonna be excited when these come out. Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout, which is like the only battle royale that I'm gonna play, because it is structured exactly like Wipeout, and like that's just amazing to me. So I'm really excited for that. Hello Games' latest project, The Last Campfire. When I saw the trailer for that, I was immediately like, wishlist added. I knew that was a game I was gonna play through. It looked so just beautiful. I was really excited for it. Those are two. Alien Hominid Invasion. I think that might be coming 2020. At some point, that's gonna get released, and like that's gonna be great. Behemoth's latest project. As well as Stanley Parable Ultimate or Deluxe. I think it's Deluxe. The Stanley Parable Deluxe, which like Stanley Parable is one of the most influential games on me. It influenced a lot about like how I look at games. So like that's definitely one that is like on the list of like, oh, I can't wait for this. But of course I can. Faith the Unholy Trilogy. Faith the Unholy Trilogy. That is one that I am probably going to stream when it comes out at some point. It's one that I'm going to add to the wheel. Because the whole thing about that is it's like Atari-inspired horror. And it's definitely like my favorite horror game series. Because it does horror. Rest in peace. It does horror in such a way that like you're not wondering like, or it's not, how do I want to word this? Words! It's not relying on like hyper realism. It's not relying on like being the most realistic game it can, because it's like Atari inspired. It takes that fear of the unknown, the fear that you can't comprehend what this monster is because it's so low poly, and that like you have to rely on your imagination to fill in what it is, to create like just genuine horror. And that's what I find really interesting. Because like you can go so far one way. You can show people like the most grotesque, hyper realistic things you can, and like, yeah, that's scary, that's disgusting. I'm more impressed if you can scare somebody going the other way. If you can scare somebody with as little information as you can. Like, leading things up to the imagination. Because the mind's pretty fucked up. The mind can do a lot of things that, like, you're just completely like, why? So like making horror games, like especially psychological horror. Psychological horror is my favorite type of horror. Because again, it just shows like an Until Dawn playthrough. That's the one where choices matter and the butterfly effect, correct? That's Until Dawn. PS4 exclusive. You know, I've actually never played Until Dawn. Yeah, that is Until Dawn. It could be an interesting playthrough. The only issue I see with it is that it's gonna require that I move my PS4 into here to stream. And God, I don't want to move my PS4 in here because I'm lazy. Like I bought a second like mini dock. Yeah. I think it's Beyond Two Souls, not Beyond Two Souludes. Solds. It's made by the same people that did those? I didn't know it was made by the same people that did those. Uh, yeah. Here's the thing. I've never played a David Cage game, so I can't judge him. But I'm going to say the reviews of his work I've seen have left some to be desired. We know you are. Did he do Fahrenheit? Was that a David Cage game? Fahrenheit? The God, what's the game? Damn it, I can't look at it. I got a bunch of games from a Humble Bundle, and one of them I thought was a David Cage game. Let me look it up. Opening Steam. Okay, library. Boop. Go to the bottom. Boop. Isn't this just riveting content? God, I wish Steam app, please for the love of God, like add folders, because right now it's just like a chronological list, and I'm like, I'm somebody who loves folders. Folders are my bread and butter, and they just don't give me folders, and I cry a single tear every night. Fahrenheit is. Let me find it first. Ah! God, I have too many games. So many of them are just bad. Oh, hey, Robert. I don't remember getting that game. I'm gonna be honest. When you go through your library and you're like, I don't remember owning this. But apparently I do. So, yeah, get wrecked, me. It's like Indigo Prophecy, right? Fahrenheit Indigo Prophecy. I fucking knew it was Indigo Prophecy. I just had so much self-doubt. God damn it. I gotta be more confident in myself, baby. Yeah. I was definitely tempted to stream that one. But then I was like, I don't know if the feel is right. There's like a certain feel I want for the games that we're going to be streaming. And that one, I was like, yeah, it doesn't pass the vibe check. God, I can't wait for Megan to see the game that we're streaming today after Animal Crossing. Because this is another one of the weirder games. I'm gonna say, like, my wheel, it's Yume Nikki Dream Diary. So the interesting thing about that game is I played the original, hell, I streamed the original Yume Nikki on, like, a year and a half ago, I think. And this is made by a different development team. A different, like, I think it's a completely different development team entirely, like. a different engine. The original was a RPG Maker game. This one is like, I don't even know, maybe Unity? Maybe Unreal? So it's a completely different thing. But it should still have the same what factor. I know that the game has gotten, like, mixed reviews. But kind of, I'm going to try to go into it. Because I enjoy it. I liked the original Yume Nikki. But I'm going to try to go into this one without, like, judging it based off of the original. I want to see how it, like, stands up as a game, less so as, like, as a sequel or a retelling. And hopefully, it leaves me in a position of complete awe and fear and terror. Which is just kind of the general emotion we try to get on this stream after Animal Crossing. Like, we finished the good vibes, we finished the good feelings, and then we just try to get the games that, like, mess me up. But I've definitely gotten, like, more numb to it. So now it just kind of messes up people that watch my streams. I need everyone to try to find games that they think will, like, just mess me up. Like, if anyone has a game that they're like, oh, this is gonna... Sam's gonna have just an absolute fever dream during this. Like, be sure to recommend that shit, because that's all I want. It is funny, because we do have, like, genuinely good games on the list as well, like Shovel Knight and Transistor. Yo, did he just buy some chips? Frobert. Nice. Fueling that economy. Boom. Look at all that sold. We're making a lot of money. Let's see. Like, honestly, I think we did some really good development today. Like, I think the island's really, like, shaping up. And, like, yeah. I just really want to get more recipes. Recipes are, like, the one thing that I desperately need. Like, the fact that the only bench we have is either the swinging benches or, like, just the folding benches, because they can't bless me with that information. But, like, I know how to make every fucking umbrella. Like, look at this. If we go into... Like, we can make... Okay, we can only make 2 umbrellas, but the point still stands. That's 2 too many. We can also make gold armor. I do like the log pack, though. I am tempted to make the log pack. I think we're done with construction for now. Perfect. We have our cute hat on again. Ooh. No! No! God, they're so elusive. Today, it's the 23rd. God bless. A new season's gonna, or a new month's gonna be coming up soon. So, Kronos, have you done any work for motors yet? Because we do have quite a bit of stuff for motors coming up. Yeah. We have to finish the table by Wednesday. Which, oof. Rest in peace. Yeah. I think I've had to work with MOSFETs and LC Spice once. After that, I was like... Because I think I had to do it for electronics. But I never had to do it, like, after that. So... I'm not, like, experienced in any way. Yeah. I think for one of the lab... Or for one thing... They had us use MOSFETs. And not just BJTs. Or maybe I just accidentally grabbed a BJT or a MOSFET instead of a BJT, and then I was like, oh, and then I went back to a MOSFET because, or a BJT because no one likes dealing with MOSFETs. The part of the stream where college students discuss their major. Yeah, I'm gonna try to work. I'm getting like decent progress for the lab done. I'm gonna try to like work on other projects today after stream. Oh, that's good to hear. That's really good to hear. God, there's a lot of butterflies over here. Nice. We're gonna get so much money. So good. How's your art project going along now? Is your baselines still giving you shit, or have you got past that? I think we're just catching bugs. Oh, there's a bug we can catch. Nice. Oh, that's unfortunate. I mean, I definitely get the position you're in where it's like... Oh, sorry, Flo. You don't know if you... Because I remember Foof asking if you were going to upgrade your stuff, and you're like, I'm still like... The idea of like... Do you want to upgrade your stuff even though you're still like warming up to it? Or like, is what holding you back the technology itself? I get that. I get that feeling. Cause like, God, I wish, like, I mean, everyone who has ever tried to draw using a drawing pad has always known that, like, because you're still using the screenless, right? You're still using one without a screen on it. Yeah. Because, like, screenless drawing pads suck. They're horrible. But, like, the time sink, or the money sink to get, like, one with an actual screen is, like, is it worth it? Is it not? I don't know. Oh, you're using a screen one now. Nice. Oh, you found a cheaper one? Yeah, that is, like, the big trade-off of, like... Like, do you get the cheap ones early? Or do you just get the best one you can get? And, like, make it so you don't have to, like, keep on going through iterations to, like, get better and better equipment? Let's see. We got a lot done, and we hit the 2-hour mark. So I think we're going to do a quick BRB. And we're going to come back with some Yume Nikki. So, yeah. See you guys in a bit.